Hi everybody! Thanks for stopping by for our latest video. First, I'd like to thank all of you for your excellent comments, thumbs up, and supporting our channel. We really appreciate it again. Thank you. In the last episode, we managed to survive Hurricane Niki, thank God, and we bought airline tickets to go to Czechoslovakia. So we'll be continuing on with our story.
The next day after the hurricane, it was hard to believe what a calm, beautiful weather returned. So we had plenty time be able to still do some cruising, because we only worked part-time job, which usually consists of 3 or 4 days a week. So there was plenty time to still explore other places. 2 weeks later, we decided to go to Oahu and visit Pokai Bay. And Pokai Bay is a very pretty harbor.
It was actually nice to go someplace that wasn't so touristy, and you get much more feeling of being in Hawaii.
We actually was invaded by the local natives, which were very enjoyable. As
Very
you will
friendly,
see.
fun-loving people.
Our hard dinghy, I built it so that it has floating chambers, so even when it's
Full of natives.
full of water and the natives,
It didn't
it still was floating.
Okay, jump off.
My turn! Oh, damn!
We had 2 visitors come over to the boat. One was a Samoan girl and one was Hawaiian, her cousin, and they did a little performance in our dinghy. It's kind of nice. Louder, louder!
We had many beautiful evenings on the boat watching a sunset, but was always aware that the weather can change in a hurry, as our next part of the video will show it to you. When the Konak storms came, we couldn't really leave because we had to go to work. So we actually, all the cruisers who were in Anchorage was helping to each other. So when one went to the shore, he would always ask on the VHF radio if anyone needs anything, so people don't have to go themselves, but always somebody would go to shore and bring a necessity.
Like water or groceries or whatever somebody needed.
Whatever.
A nice community.
Yes.
I'm gonna make you a copy so you have a nice memory, okay? I'm not sure if I want to remember this or not. Just a minute ago was blowing like a mother. I got it.
Boy, it wasn't ever. We just kind of hove to and waited for it to go away.
Yeah, it was blowing just a minute ago like hell. Thank you.
Now, after going through a hurricane experience and also several Kona storms, we were pretty sure that our anchoring gear was up to the job. So when we had to make a decision what we're going to do with our boat, we decided that we're going to set up our own mooring for a time while we are gone. So while we've done it, we used 3 anchors. We took our half-inch chain, we cut on 3 100-foot pieces, and attached each anchor with a 100-foot chain to a swivel, and then with the 4th one, because we carry 400 feet total, we ran to our boat. So the boat was anchored with the 3 anchors, had plenty of scope, and doesn't matter if the wind would change from any direction, she would be holding to a strong anchor, which we knew was set properly, so we didn't really have to worry too much about fouling it. But as everyone knows, anchoring is not a 100% science, so we had to hope that the luck would hold. So when we are gone for 30 days, when we get back, we will find our home nice, intact.
In the same place.
Here is our ride to the shore. our friend Ron, who we met here about 5 months ago, coming to pick us up. And he's going to take us to the shore. So we're going to pick up a car and travel about to Kahului, where we're going to pick up aeroplane for Honolulu. Susan, start unloading it. Handing to Ron, please.
When we changed the plane in Honolulu, some people who were staying in the line, they were asking us, "Oh, you guys going back home from a vacation?" And he says, "Not really. We sail here from California, and now we left the boat here, and we're flying to Prague to visit my relatives." On which they answer, "You guys had to make a lot of money in your life to be able to live such a life." We didn't say nothing. We just smiled. So it was
If
very
they only
good.
knew.
It was very interesting that ours making, which some people might call a poverty wages, some people thought we lived a life of rich people. As the plane was taking off, I was reflecting on the fact that 20-some years ago, as an 18-year-old boy, I was escaping from Czechoslovakia to the west. I was running across the border in a freight train without any money and not knowing what waited for me. And now I was returning back to visit my family and my friends. It was just unbelievable feelings.
He was very excited.
Those days you had plenty room where you were sitting because the planes was not packed.
They didn't charge you for your extra baggage.
No extra baggage fee, like she say.
Or food.
Food, all the drinks was for free.
It's pretty nice.
And it was very, very enjoyable flight. Once we got to Prague, we had to take a train to my city, which is in the eastern part of Slovakia, and it take 12 hours to get there. Train with a sleeper, it cost $25, so it was incredible how
Yeah.
far our money got
It was
us.
good for budget travelers.
Yeah. So we had an enjoyable travel across the country.
I felt like we were going to the ends of the earth. It seemed very far away.
It was very, very new for Susan, and for me it brought a lot of memories from my childhood.
And here's a city called Košice. This is where Jules grew up. It's in eastern Slovakia, and it was a very beautiful place. I really enjoyed my time there.
It's the old Ambrosius Palace.
I always wanted to learn how to ski, and I finally had the opportunity to learn, and it looks a lot easier than it actually is. Jules' friend from school, Mate, his wife and daughter, all did their best to teach me how to ski. They were so patient and helpful, and they really made my first attempt a lot of fun.
Motor. Ali, kierujemy. Brek. Tänk det kan det. Kanske kan man ha. Stop.
Czechoslovakia has so many castles and museums, and I was really happy to be able to experience a few of them. It was good that I had studied the language before we left, so I wasn't so lost when we went on all the different tours.
Všeobecný lekár aj ako chirurg bol členom spolku streleckého lekárov, lekárnikov, kote hore, no. Strecho, teraz prebudovaná na väžu vyhliadkovú, no a tu v čase vojny boli väznení aj partizáni. Máme... ktorá sa vydávala už ako 14-ročná, zomrela, keď ma bojovci ho prenasledovali, keď ma tu nenašli, vyhodili cinovú trúbu, spolu sa tam neho.
We went with my brother and his wife to Carpathia Mountains, High Tatras, where we stayed with a very nice hotel, and we also visit some castles. And
They had an indoor pool so we could look at the snow while we're swimming inside.
it was
Very nice.
It was very, very enjoyable. And as I said in the past, the price was unbelievable. So we really got our money's
I
worth.
think it costs like $30, $25 a night for
Yes,
just
for a hotel,
4-star hotels.
Which was incredible. And at that time, U.S. dollar was very high.
Very strong.
Because the communism just fall down. So we ate in a 4-star restaurant for a price of McDonald's. I can say we spent about $500 for expenses, because the truth is that most of the times we stay with our relatives, with my parents.
Jules and I both had a great time in Czechoslovakia. It was really the trip of a lifetime. But we both were really looking forward to getting back to Hawaii in the warm weather.
6 days after coming back from Czechoslovakia, Susan back in her element.
So I guess that's it for now. Jules and I would like to wish you all a Merry Christmas and Happy New Year, Happy Holidays. Thanks for stopping by.
Bye-bye.
See you guys later.